Welcome to SAG Infotech. In this tutorial, we would like to show you how to file GSTR 3B return with the help of our software. For this, first you have to go to GST return. Now click on GSTR 3B button. Now select the respective client and month for which you want to file the GSTR 3B return. After selecting the client, go to Fill Forms. In case you want to file nil rated GSTR 3B return, you need not to fill any of the details in the following tabs. Directly, you will go to Upload Data button. One dialog box will appear. In this, all the details will be autofill. Now, click on Continue. Here, the data is mentioned. You can check whether the amount other than 0 should not be mentioned here. Now, click on Nil Rated button as you want to file nil rated GSTR 3B return. Now go to Generate button to generate the JSON file. Click on Save. Click on OK. Now go to Select All button. With this feature, you can upload and file GSTR 3B return with the help of our software. In our software, we have the facility of filing the return with EVC and DSC. After selecting the details, you have to click on Upload. After that, the file will be uploaded on GSTN portal. You can upload and file GSTR 3B nil rated return with the help of our software. Now click on Exit. Now I'll show you how to do the filing for GSTR 3B return for regular client who's not having nil rated data. For that, we have to select the respective client and month for which we want to do the filing. Go to Fill Forms. Now we have to fill the respective details in outward supplies and inward supplies. Outward taxable supplies other than 0 rated nil, 0 rated, nil rated, exempted, liable to reverse charge. Now here a pop-up is showing. It shows that the state tax should be equal in value to central tax. Likewise, we have to fill all the respective details here. Again, the same pop-up is showing that the state tax value should be equal in value to central tax. After filling all the details, you have to click on Save button for saving the data. Click on OK. Now we will move to another tab, that is Interstate Supplies. In this, we have to fill the particulars. For that, we have to click on New. Go to Particulars. In this, supplies made to unregistered persons, supplies made to composition taxable, and supplies made to UN holders. You have to select one of the particular, place of supply, enter the total taxable value. Now, amount of integrated tax. When you click on Save button, you'll found a pop-up showing. It shows that the amount of integrated tax which we have entered here in interstate supplies should not be greater than integrated tax which we have entered in outward supplies and inward supplies here. Now Again, click on New, enter the particular, place of supply, total taxable value and amount of integrated tax. Click on Save, click on OK. Now we will move to the third tab, that is Eligibility ITC. Here a pop-up will show. It will show a message that do you want to import ITC, that is inward supplies liable to reverse charge from outward and inward supplies. It means, do we want to import the data which we have filled in outward supplies and inward supplies earlier? If you want to import, you have to click on yes or else click on no. As you can see, the details are pre-filled and imported from the earlier tab. The ITC related to import of goods, import of services, inward supplies liable to reverse charge, inward supplies from ISD, all other ITC. Like this, we have to fill the details. Now, at last, the net ITC will be auto-calculated and it is already imported from the earlier tab. Now, click on Save button to save the data. Now, we move to the next tab, that is Inward Supplies. In this, we have to fill the details related to inter and intrastate, both the supplies, which is the supplier under composition dealer, exempt, nil rated and non-GST supply. Now click on Save button after filling the details. Now we come to the last tab, that is Payment of Tax. In this tab, you have to offset your liabilities through cash or credit. This pop-up is for downloading the latest balance from the portal. If you want to download the latest balance, then click on Yes, otherwise click on No. Enter the CAPTCHA, click on Process. Wait for a while. As we have already downloaded the latest balance, so click on No. Balances are last downloaded till. As you can see the date, the latest date will be mentioned here. Now, as we go to the upper part, you will see the available balance downloaded will be shown in the first row. In the second row, the current ITC will be shown, and in the third row, the total ITC will be shown. The cash balance which you have created through Challan in the portal will be reflected here. These balances will be utilized in reverse charge liabilities and any other liabilities which is remain after utilization by input tax credit. After this, you need not to fill any detail by yourself. You just have to click on Autofill button. The remaining balance liabilities will be shown in these tabs. You just need to deposit these liability through Challan at the portal. Now click on Update or Save button. Balance still pending. If you want to save, you have to click on Yes, otherwise click on No. You can also create the Challan through our software. For that, we have given a feature of e-payment. For that, click on e-payment button After offsetting all the liabilities, select the mode. We have provided three modes: over-the-counter, NEFT RTGS and e-payment. Mostly over-the-counter is used when the value is less than 10,000. So I will choose e-payment. Select the name of the bank. After filling all the relevant details, click on Save. OK. Now click on Exit. Now I would like to tell you how to upload GSTR 3B data return on the portal. Click on Upload Data button. Again a dialog box appears. Click on Continue. Click on OK. Here all the amounts are mentioned. You can just check the data on the summary page. Go to Generate button to generate the JSON file. Click on Save. Yes. OK. Now click on Select All button. Through selecting this, you will be able to save, submit and upload the GSTR 3B return on the portal. Now for uploading the return, you have to click on Upload button. Click on Exit. Now click on Exit. Now I'll show you the working of Payment of Tax button in our software. Again, a client will be selected, month for which the filing is already done. Go to Fill Forms, Payment of Tax. If you try to offset the liability, in this case the software will not allow you. As you can see a pop-up here telling you that no data found in outward and inward supplies. The reason is that the filing of this client in GSTR 3B for the respective month is already done. And you can see here in Payment of Tax, no details are mentioned, the tax paid by ITC, the remaining balances. Now I would like to tell you the working of these four buttons which are displayed on the bottom of the page. Generate blank 3B template, import from 3B template, get button, get data from tally 3B. Firstly, I will tell you about get data from tally 3B button. Through this button, you have to click and a dialog box will be appeared. In this feature, you can get the data directly from tally 3B. You just have to click on Browse, select the file, click on OK, and data will be imported. The next button is the Get button. I will tell you the function of this Get button. Through this button, you can get the data from the portal in two ways. First, you can get the data of that client which you have already filed for previous month of GSTR 3B. Other than that, in case if you have just save and submit the data on the portal, you can also get that data through the portal from this Get button, and remaining process you can continue with our software. Next is Generate blank 3B template. Through this button, if you want to file the GSTR 3B through the 3B template, you can generate a blank 3B template by clicking on this button, click on Save, and then you have to fill the respective details, and next you will just simply import from 3B template, fill the details, select the path, click on Open, the path will be selected and the data will be imported. Now click on Exit button. Now I would like to tell you the feature of return status button and reset return, which is introduced new in our software. First, I would like to tell you the function of return status. For that, we will select a client, month, go to the return status button, click on get status from portal, enter the captcha, process, wait for a while. Now, here you can see the different status of clients according to date-wise. Click on exit. Now, I will tell you about reset return button. This button will tell you how to reset the return GSTR 3B. For that, first thing you have to keep it in your mind is your GSTR 3B reset return must be submitted, not filled. Now click on reset return button, enter the captcha, click on reset return. If you want to reset the return, click on yes, otherwise click on no. Thank you.